Guys, before we start the video, I just want to show you something, because I made a video a while ago called The History of EUC, or something like that, and I said like the first one-wheeled device was invented by, I can't remember his name, but it was only like back in 2004, like not that long ago. And then someone corrected me and said, no, the first was made by Mythbusters in like 1997 or something.
So how you ride it is you lean forward to accelerate, and you got to lean back to stop accelerating and to slow down.
And he was right. They made an episode where they made like a one-wheeled self-balancing device, and it worked. It only went like 3 miles an hour or something. But now I actually found something from 1927. Right, like nearly 100 years ago, and it was a one-wheeled electric self-balancing device where you actually sit inside the wheel though. It's crazy. But it just goes to show you how messed up our history is, or like what we're told about history. You know, like, where did this technology come from? What were they using? What chips? You know, what gyroscopic sensory technology did they have back then that allowed them to do this? You know, it's pretty weird, and it's not like there's a lot of history that doesn't make sense. You know, look at the city of Damascus or Athens. You know, cities in Lebanon, all through the Middle East that are 10,000 years old, and they've got buildings that look better than the buildings we have today, right? And supposedly they built all that without, you know, before the Industrial Revolution, before we had machines. It's all bullshit. And this kind of goes to show as well that, who knows, even, I bet you could find an example. I wouldn't be surprised if we found evidence of them having friggin' mono wheels back then even. In 10,000 BC, who knows. But anyway, I'll show you this quick footage, and then we'll get onto the drifts. Actually, before we go there, speaking of evidence relating to one wheels in ancient times, they found a battery over 2,000 years ago in Baghdad, right? They found a 2,000-year-old battery in Baghdad. It's like they found a set of batteries. This is like real historical evidence too. You can find like all the resources about it. A proper battery that uses chemical reactions to create electricity. Right, and yeah, it's pretty interesting. But anyway, let's go. What's up, guys? Today's just gonna be some drifting footage. I was going to the beach, and I found this patch of gravel that was like perfect for sliding. Because not all gravel is good. Like if there's lots of indentations or like just like a lack of rocks, you know, if it's just too grippy, not enough like loose material, it's not really good for sliding. And I've been looking out for a good patch of gravel. I know of one, but it's always like kind of busy. There's people walking around. It's like at the entrance to that beautiful nature trail that I've been to a few times, and it's not ideal. And also it's a bit there's like contours, so like the wheel digs in. And this other patch I found is kind of perfect. It's not that big, that's the only problem, but it's big enough, and we're going to do some slides. And in the future, very soon, I'm going to do a tutorial on drifting, and I'll probably do it right here. So let's just see these few drifts. I just did a little, like 2 sessions on the way to the beach. You know, as soon as I finished up here, I just like headed to the beach. So let's begin. honey. That's the end of the video, guys. Just like last time, I want to try and get to 8 minutes again. We're nearly there. So what can I say to close this out? Well, like I said, I'll do a drifting tutorial soon, real soon. And that's interesting. It's going to be interesting. There's a lot of physics involved. Like, can you hear that plane? Friggin' plane flying right overhead, just as I'm finishing out my video. Anyway, we're going to do a video on planes too, actually, believe it or not. I'm going to do a video on aeroplanes that'll blow your mind. And I told you this like way back in an older video. And I still haven't made it, but I haven't forgotten. And it's going to be... I'm a mechanical engineer, and I actually started doing aerospace engineering. And I'm going to show you some stuff that will change the way you think about everything. It'll blow your mind, guys. I reckon it's a couple of months away, because I've got too many other videos to make first, like on EUCs. And yeah, like I said, we're going to do the drifting video. We're going to do lots of more conversations. I've had like lots of conversations I've recorded. I still haven't put them up. And one of them's pretty interesting. It's like a conversation with a business owner. I'm like proposing to use his shop as a charging station, right? And it's in a busy area, and it's in a perfect location, so you'll see that. And yeah, we'll see you guys real soon. So that's not a...
No, that's good here. So that's not a... No, that's good here.